Good morning, and welcome back again to Imagine Nairobi. This is the only place that you need to be every single morning. This is your essential show every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Not p.m. I was about to say 9 p.m., but that could be quite a show, having 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. But yes, welcome back again. And as I told you before, this is a show where we give you the best and the best. We're going to unwrap the shows and whatever have been happening with this country. So, as I told you before, we give you the best people that comes, experts that come into this show. They try and unwrap whatever is going on to this great nation of ours, the great independent Republic of Kenya of ours. But today on the show, we have one expert from Kisii, a constituency called Nyaribari Masaba. When I posted the poster last week of how we're going to have this show, I went to a page called Kisii Yetu. And I posted a question there, and the admin took some time adding me to the group, but all the same, yesterday he came through and added me to the group, and I did ask a question and ask you, what would you think of this gentleman that I posted on that poster? And questions and answers that came to my posts was quite intriguing. Now we are going to get back to that, and we are going to get much deeper into that conversation as I introduce you the best and the next member of parliament of Nyaribari Masaba, Honorable Hubert Manduku. How are you doing, sir?
Thank you so much.
Uko salama?
Asante sana.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was super. And I'm happy to be here this morning.
Okay.
In your show.
Thank you.
And thank you for inviting me as well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is Imagine Nairobi. This is the place where people come and give their views in the most expert way.
Okay.
As I told you earlier, we normally follow a guideline of research-based. We are very scientific on how we cluster our questions. And when we had the conversation with you last week, off studio, off camera, I came to understand the real engineer, Hubert Manduku. And it was in the best interest of the people of Kisii, and most especially the people of Nyaribari Masaba, to get to know you better. And thank you very much for agreeing to come to our show.
Okay.
We do appreciate you taking the time this morning. I know tulikuchanga kidogo with time, but all the same, we are here.
It's okay.
And Mr. Manduku.
Yes.
People of Nyaribari Masaba would want to know, who is Mr. Hubert? Most especially, how did you come up to be the gentleman where you are? Where were you born?
Okay. First and foremost, let me introduce myself. I'm Engineer Hubert Manduku.
Okay.
Basically, I'll start current, then I move back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Currently, I'm a technology leader in ICT.
Okay.
I've done a couple of. I've worked across Kenya, Africa, Middle East, doing major projects in IT, in various sectors, energy, utilities, transport, SMEs, and etc. So my journey has taught me that development does not happen by accident. Yeah, you have to put in a lot of work when you're doing some of these things, and majorly, you must have a clear vision. A clear plan. You must be accountable, and in you must have the leadership. So basically, these are some of the things or the drivers that have necessitated me to think and to come to terms that I can be a good leader for Nyaribari Masaba. Yeah. So let us rewind a little bit. You spoke about who I am as a child, right?
Exactly.
You'd like to know that.
Yes.
I'm born to the family of the late Dr. Ezron Manduku. Dr. Manduku was an entrepreneur. He was a member of parliament. He was a doctor. He was the first in many things in Kisii. Yeah, I remember when I was a young man, he had a team called Kisii United Club, which he put together with one or two of his friends. And later on, he became the chairman of Shabana after he wound up the team. So growing up, I was born in Meru. That is where my father first started his private practice back in the years. That is where I was born. Then in the 80s, my father opened up his first practice in Kisii. That is the current hospitals and businesses where we have Hema Hospital in Kisii. So I've grown up in a medic environment. But I went to school. Of course, I'll start from the middle primary. I went to school in St. Mary's Mosocho. That is in Standard 5 up to Standard 8. I was the top student in Kisii.
Okay.
Back in the days, I went to Mangu High School. 1994 to 1999. Finished Mangu, then went to India to pursue engineering. Though I had an ambition to do medicine, I didn't pursue medicine like the rest of my siblings. I think in our family, I'm the only one who didn't do medicine. Who didn't do medicine or anything that is closer to medicine. All my siblings are in the medical field. They followed after our mother, Mrs. Florence Manduku, a very wonderful lady, who has put our family together for many years until the passing of my father. Now she's now leading our family. I give my thanks to my father and my mother as well for bringing me up to make me the person I am today. Give me the opportunity in terms of education. They gave me the best education. Though even if you're given the best education, I've seen children who are given the best education, but they don't follow through. I also did my part, by ensuring that my education or their effort made sense to me, and I returned back to them by excelling in everything that I used to do. Yeah. Okay. So that is in a snapshot. I think that is Hubert Manduku.
Okay, Mr. Manduku.
Yes.
You said something very interesting and caught my attention before we move on with our interview.
Okay.
You said you led in Kisii.
Yes.
You're the first student. You're a very brilliant student.
Yes, I
and
did.
Subsequent to that, I also heard you say that parents can give you the best education, but the rest lies with you. Absolutely. As an individual.
Yes.
Because I'm very sure within the school that you were in, where you got the best education, you're not the only students. There were other pupils in that school.
Yes, there were.
But you managed to be the best student in that school.
Yeah.
So I think that is very important going to the young men of this nation today. Because we've seen a nation where students do not reciprocate whatever that their parents give to them. They do not really appreciate what they get from their parents. And it is very important that you'd say that besides you getting the best from your parents, you also had to inject your best into what they gave you to get the best results.
Absolutely.
So is that something you're looking to do probably in the future before we get to the political sense? I know I'm jumping the gun, but let me hit where I come from. We say you hit where the snakes come out. Okay. So is this a vision you're looking to impact to generations to come, probably whether in the political field or outside politics? Is it something you drive into your children, you yourself?
Yes, definitely. I live by that rule.
Okay.
Number one, most of the time, anything I do, I give in my best.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, you've spoken about politics. Currently, of course, I've put together a very solid team that is assisting me in this politics.
Okay.
And we have a couple of teams. We have a team in Nairobi and another one. I'm currently sieving the people that I can work with in Kisii as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That is driven by my background, how I was brought up.
Okay.
Yeah. And what are some of the key things you need to look at when you're putting a team together? Okay. Because when you're putting a team together, I believe the projects I've run, you look for the best team players so that you have the best result.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are some of the things I'm looking at. So in terms of impacting the youth,
Okay.
and impacting my children as well, I'm a family man, I didn't mention that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a father of many children.
Could you go to that before we get to the team part?
Yeah.
How many children do you have? How large, how big is your family?
The family is large.
Okay.
I have many children.
You have many
I have
children.
many children.
Okay.
I love all my children.
Okay.
And they come from they're elderly. They're somewhere in their 20s,
Okay.
all the way up to
Oh.
about 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
So now, Mr. Manduku,
Yes.
we'll get back to the political growth now. You've mentioned, you've given us a package of how you grew up in a very summarized way.
Yes.
Most of the people, when you ask them about their childhood, they will stumble from one corner to the other. But you're very straightforward in, you can never make that up. You're very straightforward about how you grew up and the steps you've managed to get to where you are right now. And it seems like you've left a mark in the private sector. So would you tell us what exactly you've learned in the private sector that you could bring into the political space?
Okay, fine. Pretty much, I've set up a couple of businesses.
Okay.
Yeah. Majorly, we do, my company is called Lasso Technologies Limited. We develop softwares.
Okay.
And then we do enterprise solutions like Oracle, SAP.
Okay.
Those are some of the solutions that we offer. And in that environment, or in that space, I've managed to do a couple of big projects, both in Kenya, across Africa. I've been to about 20 countries in Africa, delivering solutions, either as a technical resource or the project manager.
Okay.
In the recent past, I just came from the Middle East, Abu Dhabi, and Dubai. I had a couple of projects there where I was the project lead, with a team of over 30, 40 people, where you're leading the team towards implementation of solutions. So pretty much, I think I can say that from the technical works that I've done, from the team leadership that I've done, I'm now ready to manage a constituency.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you look at even the budgets that I've managed,
Okay.
I've managed into tunes of billions of shillings in terms of budget. Okay. So managing a budget for a constituency and, aligning the projects within the constituency will not be a tall order.
Okay.
To be a quick fix, and then we make the constituency working the way it's supposed to work, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have a lot of private sector knowledge, which can be translated into public sector. Yeah. Though of course I know in terms of public sector there are lead times for procurement and all that, which is not there in the private sector. But we will see how to bridge that gap when that time comes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Manduku, it seems you have a quite extensive resume, listening to some of the accomplishments that you made in life.
Yeah.
Why the legislative part? Why not any other elective position? Why go the member of parliament way?
That's a very good question.
Okay.
Growing up, I saw my father in that seat.
Okay.
And that attracted me a lot. And most of the time, which in 1997, 2002, and 2007, I was in his team. And I think in 2007, I was his chief campaigner.
Okay.
Yeah, so during that time, I think I got a lot of interest in politics. I talked to many people. Okay. I realized that I can also talk to people. I can get people, a line beyond, behind a certain idea.
Okay.
Then, majorly, when you go through the political line, you have the advantage of interacting with people. For example, if I became a PS today or a CS, I may not impact people as much as a member of parliament. Member of parliament, you're making the law, you're talking to the people, you're bringing mijadala about your constituency, and you can never know where that goes. It could go to bigger heights.
Okay.
Yeah, you can never know where it goes.
You know, the more I listen to you, the more I fail to understand why you still not the member of parliament on Nyaribari Masaba. And I'm very sorry to ask you this, Bwana Manduku.
Yeah.
But listening to your journey and both in the private sector and in the political space, because you said you're the PA to Daktari, your late father, and may his soul rest in peace.
Okay.
When and I'm very sorry to ask you this, when it came for his time to leave, why didn't you take up the mantle? Because I feel it was only right for you to take up that space after Daktari.
Yes, you're right. Time and space has its his moment.
Okay.
My father just died in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I think the following year is when we were having elections.
Okay.
So I couldn't bring myself to a point where I could take over the mantle, though of course many people had approached me at that time.
Okay.
But I was not ready at that time. I was still mourning my father.
Okay.
It actually took me 5 years to finish mourning that great man.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've finished mourning my father. Now I feel I'm ready to step into his shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than stepping into his shoes, I also have my shoes that I'll place at the fore and move with it, because he was a great leader. That the son of Kisi was a great leader. You can liken him to the likes of the late Onyonka. You can liken him to the late Nyachae.
Okay.
Yeah, he was such a leader that everybody in Kisi knew who Manduku was.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting you'd say that. And I'm very sorry to also mention things. I'm going to keep apologizing because that's a very gray area. I wouldn't want to step on anything that
just
would
go ahead. Don't apologize.
bring open wounds.
Yeah.
But we had a by-election recently of a member of parliament.
Okay.
And we got to hear some of the competitors to the departed son, who was also vying to get into the seat. And some of the constituents made some comments and said most of the family members of the departed feel more an attachment to the seat, and they feel like they're losing to something. They feel more entitled to that. But it seems to you were very independent, and you did not consider that to be your birthright. You saw or you kept the interest of the Nyaribari Masaba people ahead of your feelings. Do you feel like something was taken away from you that was rightfully yours?
No, I don't feel like something was taken away from me.
Okay.
And it's not my birthright.
Okay.
It is just a calling.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It is something I would like to do to the Nyaribari people.
Okay.
For instance, after my father, I've not seen any notable development in that constituency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though we had people like Mheshimiwa Machogu who came in, he did a great job.
Okay.
We had Sam Ongeri, Professor Sam Ongeri.
Okay.
He was a very close friend to my father. He did a lot of work as well. Okay. So these are the three people whom we can say did notable work in the constituency in terms of development, in terms of putting people together, in terms of, understanding and listening to the people. We've had a gap. This is the gap that I think, given the opportunity, I'd want to come and fill. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you why the people of Nyaribari Masaba should trust you, but I think you've compressed everything within that question in so many answers. Because the fact that you let something go that your father really worked for, because I've participated in some campaigns, and I know the amount of draining it takes the family, not even the contender, the family, to do the campaigns.
Yeah.
And for you, because you were of age, you could have contended for that seat. We've seen some members of parliament who've taken after their fathers who are below refined. I would say that, for lack of a better word. They've not really gone through the channels of experience that you have.
Yeah.
And you were fully capable of taking that mantle and moving on with your father's right. And
Okay.
people would have appreciated you for that.
Yeah.
But you decided to put the interest of the people ahead of your own.
Yeah.
So I think that is something for people to trust in. So
Yeah.
I will not bargain you, I will not bother you with that question. But what I would want you to tell the people of Nyaribari Masaba is this. What is the vision that you have for them moving forward? Because quite honestly, I've been doing some research on Nyaribari Masaba. I'm not from the constituency, but I've done quite a bit of research on that. And I've seen some of the things that which you're going to tell us, some of the things you've been very vocal about, plus your experience in the technology sector. What exactly are you looking to inject into Nyaribari Masaba that you feel there's a huge disconnect right now?
First and foremost, I bring value
Okay.
in leadership.
Okay.
Yeah, and the value I'm bringing, number one, which I think is has really knocked down many parliamentarians, the senators, is integrity.
Okay.
Yeah, our leaders lack integrity. Yeah, accountability. Our leaders lack accountability. Yeah, all of them. Sorry, even the. I only want to go that direction because it will look like I'm witch hunting.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I should say this.
Please do.
Yeah, even the current leadership in the constituency.
Okay.
I've gone around talking to people. The service is lacking.
Okay.
Yeah, inclusivity is lacking. Yeah, accountability is not something that the people of Nyaribari Masaba are enjoying currently, because of failed integrity. Yeah, where you realize that the things to do like projects, they are preserved to one or two people. You understand? So that inclusivity of everybody in Nyaribari to come on board and support this constituency, that is lacking. Yeah, it has become something to do with titles, and responsibility and delivering results to the people has actually flown out through the window. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I know there's time. The leadership can still reform. Yeah. And come August 2027, let the best man win.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting that you would bring up the issues of integrity.
Yeah.
And the incumbent member of parliament for Nyaribari Masaba, Daktari, has a mention in one or two cases on graft cases.
Yeah.
Do you believe the man is quite innocent, as he says, or is there something he needs to answer for?
You see many of these things, when you see smoke, there's fire, right?
There's fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I think these cases are still in court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I cannot be the judge here now.
Okay.
But where there's smoke, there's fire.
There's fire.
And he needs to deal with that.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
You get it, eh?
Okay.
He needs to deal with that.
Okay.
But generally, I've interacted with him. He's a gentleman. He's a good man.
Okay.
He's a very friendly person.
Okay.
Yeah, I know him.
Okay.
He's called Daniel.
Okay.
He's a good man.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
But all the same, I think it's Churchill that said, whenever a man is mentioned of his goodness in one or two cases, just know there's a honey deep. There's a finger deep in the honey.
In the honey, in the honey jar, eh?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something of the sort
Mm.
that Churchill said of the sort.
Yeah.
So now my question I would want to know,
Yeah.
because Mr. Daniel Manduku shares a name with you.
Yeah.
As earlier you were explaining, people of the same age share a name in Kisii.
Yeah.
So he's also a distant relative of yours.
Yes, yes, yes.
So you might know him as a person more in a personal level than the rest of the people that would know.
Okay.
So my question to you is,
Yeah.
are the people of Nyaribari Masaba in safe hands as it is right now?
The people of Nyaribari Masaba,
Yeah.
the ones I've interacted with, they are a bit uncomfortable because of delivery of work.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know there's still time. I would advise him, let him go back
Okay.
to the drawing board, let him see where the shortcomings are,
Okay.
and make amend quickly so that he can, if he needs to defend his seat,
Okay.
of course, which he is.
Okay.
He needs to quickly, put his act together and start talking to the people.
Okay.
Yeah, and let him work for the people.
Let him work for the
Ideally, at the end of the day, is work for the people,
work
right?
for the people.
Service.
Okay.
Offer service.
Okay.
Offer service. Offer service.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, he's my main contender.
Okay.
In 2027.
Okay.
But he's a good brother of mine as well.
Okay.
But offer service to the people. Nyaribari Masaba.
Nyaribari.
Yeah, there's still time. It's about 14 months, I think.
Mr. Manduku, you're very interesting as a politician, and your attitude towards politics quite. Most of the people would say you're headed in the priest way more than you're headed to the politics way. But let me ask you this question, because there's something I'm really trying to target.
Okay, fine.
What are
Go
the
ahead.
three major issues you would handle in Kisii, Nyaribari Masaba right now if you're the member of parliament?
First, youth. The first thing is youth unemployment.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make sure that we look for ways
Okay.
of getting our youth busy. Okay. The second is the low farmer incomes. We have farmers who work very hard.
Okay.
The growing seasons can be 3 months, 6 months, up to about 8 months.
Okay.
You get a crop, you've worked.
Okay.
Then when you get your incomes, it is very low. Third is the infrastructure.
Okay.
We have a lot of gaps in roads, water, and digital connectivity. Digital connectivity, that is my main focus.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be looking at how do we digitize Nyaribari Masaba and bring on board the youth.
Okay.
Because there's something I have for the youth.
Okay.
In terms of technology.
Okay.
Yeah. These are basically the areas where I see we can, quickly put together for Nyaribari.
Okay.
Then, of course, there is healthcare. There are many other things, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you see, one of the major responsibilities of a member of parliament is representation.
Yeah.
And it recently hit me when I was preparing for this interview, and I went back to the member of constituency, that is the incumbent MP right now in Nyaribari Masaba. And I'm very sorry to keep on putting you on this spot, but we need clarity on this, because this is something that people of Nyaribari need clarity on.
All right.
There seems to be a very huge deficit on representation within that constituency. Looking in parliament, because I quite feel right now there should be a threshold of how members of parliament attend parliament and actually give representation to their people. Also, there is also the issue of unemployment. I remember one funeral I was watching on YouTube, and a very prominent member of the political class within that constituency, Mr. Omanga, said that the whole issue of Nyaribari, the main issue of Nyaribari is unemployment. Yeah. And I quite feel like the member of the constituency, because right now it has shifted from representation in parliament, and most of these people tend to think that work is done in mashinani, whereas there needs to be a balance of both representation and the legislative part of it. There seems to be a very huge imbalance in that. Why do you think that is?
Quick one.
Yeah.
I will go back to the electorate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the system as it is. most of these people were in parliament, in this 11th parliament.
Okay.
They bought their vote.
Okay. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
There was one gentleman from Kiambu, I'll not mention his name.
Okay.
Many years back, I think, when he was looking for an electorate seat, he expressly told the mothers that I paid you for this seat.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So that is the attitude
Okay.
that many of these parliamentarians have.
Okay.
So I like the approach of Justice Maraga,
Okay.
where he goes, he meets the people, he tells them, hey, I'm not giving you money.
Yeah.
What I'm bringing to you, is governance. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to bring governance to you. I want to bring a good economy to you. I want to bring a semblance of, of a good country. Yeah. Okay. Let me borrow this word. I want to bring Singapore to you.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
But then the people have been brainwashed so much that when you see a Mheshimiwa, you're asking for money. You understand?
Okay.
The salary of a Mheshimiwa is 800,000 shillings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mheshimiwa as a family, for example, if minimum they will have 3 children, they'd want to take them to medium level schools.
Okay.
Where maybe the fees will be about 150,000. Okay. Into 3, that is almost 600,000.
Okay.
Assuming he's paying rent, he'll pay rent minimum 80,000.
Okay.
He has a car. He needs to fuel and etc. 800,000 is not enough.
Okay.
Then this 800,000, you're still taking it to give to your people as well.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So he will be forced, so that he does not disappoint you. He'll be forced to go to your CDF, take some money and give you. He'll be forced to go and do all these other scrupulous things, so to satisfy you as an electorate. Okay. You understand?
Yeah.
So it is basically the cat and the ox.
Okay.
Yeah. We have to change our mentality as the electorate. Yeah. Imagine a place like America. Yeah. America or other countries where you support your member. You go to go and represent you. It's like what they are trying to do at what is the name of that constituency? They're having a by-election. Olkalau.
Yeah.
Si wanamchangia?
Yes.
Okay. Si yeye ametafuta pesa.
Yes.
Imagine if we changed things, and then you are accountable directly as a member of parliament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our system actually has imeharibika. So we need to change that perspective first.
Okay.
Yeah. Because a member of parliament budget ya kuingia bunge, it's about 50 million on the lower side.
Okay.
Hiyo ndio budget ya kuingia bunge.
Okay.
Sasa wabunge wengi wanasema mimi kwanza si mumekula pesa yangu.
Yes.
Wacha nitafute pesa yangu kwanza 50 million irudi,
okay.
Then I can work for you.
Okay.
Imagine if things turned around. Many of these people will work. I don't know how Ndindi Nyoro is doing it. How he's working. Maybe one day I'll look for him and have a conversation.
Okay.
And see how he has done Kiharu. But he has done a tremendous job in Kiharu. Though, of course, right now he's having some small challenges. I'm sure he's a smart man. He'll get out of that.
They're calling him Judasi.
Yeah, whatever they're calling him. But I don't know why he got into that mess.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know he'll get out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a smart man.
We will come back to Ndindi Nyoro. I'll also have some questions there.
Yeah.
But the reason why I keep on insisting for you to explain us about the incumbency of Nyaribari Masaba right now, is because you are a very strong candidate against the incumbent member of parliament right now. And accountability is one of the places that people do not know who's really to put a member of parliament to account. Because you have the governors are put to account by the senators and subsequent the member of a county assembly. But nobody seems to be on oversight over the members of parliament. Because you'll have E.g. the member of parliament for Nyaribari Masaba dishing out money every other weekend in rallies.
A lot of
and
money.
A lot of money for that fact. A lot of money. So you'd wonder why such a member of parliament or where such a member of parliament is getting all these monies from. So I think it is only right for you as a contender of that constituency, you lie within, let me tell you, the committee of oversight for the people of Nyaribari Masaba. So how exactly would you explain this man or this daktari? Let me just use the terminology. I know daktaris and engineers and lawyers like that prefix. So where would you explain this money coming from? Where do you think all this money comes from? Because as you explained, 800,000 Kenya shillings. So if you were to spread a million bob every other weekend, that is 4 million shillings. Where would you say that money comes from?
No, to be honest, I wouldn't know
Yeah.
where it's coming from. But I don't know if this is hearsay.
Okay.
Well, there hasn't been a lot of development in the constituency.
Okay.
Maybe some money could be coming from the CDF.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are chances.
Okay.
I know he's an engineer, he's an architect.
Okay.
So he must be having his private businesses where he's getting his money from.
Okay.
I wouldn't exactly know, but looking at the trend of the level of development in the constituency, there's a gap. So I'm not sure whether anything is happening there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't really put a finger.
Oh, okay.
But then if we looked into the audit reports from the Auditor General, we went to the CDF websites and etc., got into the proper records and checked and did a bit of research like Morara does. Okay. I think I'll be able to do that in the next interview. Okay. And then I'll give you a proper answer. But for now, that is what I can see.
We'll put it to rest.
Yeah.
So now, Mheshimiwa,
how
do you see your first term success? What's the picture you'd paint for us of Nyaribari Masaba's first term, of Hubert Manduku's first term? What are some of the successes we should be looking at?
I'll cluster it into 4 areas.
Okay.
First is youth employment.
Okay.
I will champion digital skill centers development. I'll come up with the innovation hub, then startup financing. Just that is for the youth. Okay. That is the ballpark I would talk about. Then I'll look at improving agriculture. Yeah. Currently, we are having a plan for coffee. Yeah. I'm not in the office yet, okay, but we are already sensitizing people to grow coffee as a member or as a constituent of Nyaribari Masaba. We have seedling programs where we've planted very many seedlings. We give farmers who are interested in growing coffee free seedlings, and then we take them through the entire program of fertilizer, the crop management, and harvesting and all that. Eventually, we take their coffee, we process for them, and sell on their behalf. That is as a business in the family. Yeah. So we are already doing something with them. You understand, in terms of agriculture. Mm-hmm. So on the onset, then for coffee, that will give them market access. Okay. Yeah, because we are already in that space. Then there's value addition for their coffee as well. Okay. Yeah, other than other crops, which like bananas, avocados, we could bring in things to do like mushrooms and the rest. Yeah, these are good projects which I would look at in terms of that. So if we go to healthcare, that is another pillar. Okay. Most of the time you realize that most of these families currently, they have been impoverished over time. Yeah. Since my father left and Kina Machogu, the poverty levels of Nyaribari Masaba has just increased. So you find that even accessing the basic primary healthcare is a tall order. There are a lot of muchangos and etc. Yeah, we shouldn't be having muchangos when we have SHA. Okay. That is working. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So SHA working. That is policy level. Okay. At the government, at national level. I don't want to touch that right now. Let's go down to the constituency. So basically, you'll be looking at, of course, in collaboration with the county government. Yeah, because medical health is devolved. Yeah. So we'll be talking about better health facility, better equipment in those facilities, medical staffing. Those are some of the challenges that healthcare has universally in Kenya. Yeah. There is no single, probably there is this county. What is the name of that county? Kirinyaga, I think. Kirinyaga have managed to put together their healthcare. You need to do a show about that.
Okay.
They are doing very well.
Yeah.
The lady governor, Waiguru,
Yeah.
she's ranking top in terms of healthcare in Kirinyaga.
I'll take a look on that.
So that is something that really you need to look at and see how, or personally I need to look at and see how I can bring it down to Nyaribari Masaba.
Okay.
Then eventually to the county. Education being the pillar of any economy.
Okay.
Because education pretty much, you're preparing the young economy the young people to take over. We are aging.
Exactly.
Yeah, and at some point we are all going to be redundant, right?
Okay.
So we must prepare the younger generation to take over. You understand?
Yeah.
Without favor or prejudice.
Okay.
Yeah, like I remember back in the days, I'll not mention the name of this gentleman. He was a great leader in Kisii. He used to say, you cannot sharpen your own spear.
Yeah.
You cannot sharpen your own spear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was member of parliament for many years.
Okay.
And he really suppressed the people of his area until he died.
Okay.
May God rest his soul in peace. So this gentleman he was very close to, I think, Kenyatta, then Moi. He was in both governments. He said, no, you cannot sharpen a spear for yourself.
Yeah.
But then sharpening spear, not sharpening spear, we are all on that path, right?
On that path, yeah.
Yes, so you must bring the young people to take over from you.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so you must do that. So education is very, very important. So in terms of education, we look at the school, improve the schools, their infrastructure, have mentorship programs. Yeah, because many of these people, especially the people in Kisii, you realize if you put a child born, grown, studied in Kisii here, and one grown in an urban area, there is a big difference.
Exactly.
Yeah. The gentleman the child in the urban area, there has been a lot of mentorship programs. Yeah, they have opened up there. They know quite a number of things. So there is that disconnect. You understand?
Yeah.
So we can have these mentorship programs so that we try and raise the quality of this child. Yeah. Other than education, there are a lot of other life skills which are very important to make a person. All right. Then the sweet spot is technology and digital economy. Okay. Yeah. I would like to see where Nyaribari Masaba is the Silicon Valley of Kenya. Yeah.
Okay.
That is basically where my sweet spot is.
You're a stronghold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I want Nyaribari Masaba to do that, to be the Silicon Valley of
this country.
Of this country.
Okay.
Yeah.
You seem to have the whole plan laid out for your whole term. But I would want to get some specificities on some of the issues or some of the highlights that you've given us, which is very good because most of the members of parliament, as I mentioned earlier, they know they want to be members of parliament, do not have the kind of plan that you do.
Yeah.
When you mentioned startup financing, I would believe that you're referring to the youth.
I'm referring to the
You're
youth.
referring to the youth.
Yeah.
Now, matters of accountability get in question whenever people hear some financing.
Some money.
Yeah, some money involved.
Money, yeah.
Yes. First of all, where would you source for startup financing?
Okay, fine. Number one, hiyo ni kazi ya CDF.
Okay.
Startup financing, number one.
Okay.
Uta apportion some money from CDF, make sure it's part of your budget. So that is already money that is available. 200 million shillings per year is little money, but well organized. You can have Kiharu in Nyaribari Masaba.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Number two, have very good well-wishers friends in the US, in Europe, who would want to come and invest in Korea, who would want to come and invest in Nyaribari Masaba. I'm already talking to people.
Okay.
Very wealthy companies like Samsung, they are ready to come and partner with me and bring this kind of development into Nyaribari Masaba.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is something that is I'm very clear with. Yeah.
Okay.
I know where to tap funds from. Yeah. I know where partnerships are. Yeah.
Okay.
And government, I know today if you approached government, central government, or even the county government, gave them your plan and you followed through.
Okay.
Yeah. These are institutions that can give you money to run your programs. In any case, the money, national government, county government, is our money. The only thing we do not understand is how to use that money properly to benefit the people. That is where the gap is.
Okay.
Yeah. Most of the time, I'll go and use that money to benefit me. That has been the trend. So we need to break away from that trend.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of criteria would you have to channel these monies into the community? Because I'll give you examples that have been very challenging. Actually, I would say traumatizing.
Yeah.
Because some of the monies that we saw being dished out on Nyota Fund
Yeah.
was not little money. That was quite huge money. We saw one event at Kasarani where about 3,000 youth were given to 20,000 Kenya shillings each. And later, some of these youths said that there was some reductions from the monies they were getting. So it gives you the question of if the monies that was being given out in Kasarani was meant for that is Kasarani and Roysambu constituencies. And some of this money was given to people as far as the central region, that is in Nyeri. People, we had some stories later on in Facebook that people were being driven to Nairobi to come and collect these monies. So how would you make sure that the monies that you're channeling to your constituency is actually going to the members of the constituency?
No, this is very simple. Yeah, this is very simple. This constituency has 5 wards.
Okay.
Yeah, and within those 5 wards, there are champions.
Okay.
You get those champions, local champions, who understand the terrain properly, who know the people. I may not be able to know everybody. Yeah, but then you can strategically position yourself to use people who know people.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So, these 5 counties have their unique challenges. Okay? You cannot say that one problem is, represents all. One cut represents all. You understand?
Okay.
So, these are the champions you're going to use to understand the people and the people's needs.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, especially the youths. Yeah. You're going to have those youth cells. Yeah. That are championed by their own people. Yeah. And then you have to be part of those programs so that you avoid wastage. You understand? Have proper plans. You have proper charters for those projects, whatever they're doing. And you're not giving an individual money. You're giving a group of people who have a program.
Okay.
Yeah. Funding. Yeah. And this funding, you're not doing the Nyota way.
Okay.
Nyota, I think it failed in terms. Nyota is not different from the other one. What was it called?
Uwezo Fund.
Not Uwezo Fund.
Which one?
It was called Hustler Fund.
Hustler Fund.
Remember Hustler Fund?
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, Hustler Fund was even better because it was on an app.
Yes.
This one doesn't have an app.
Okay.
I don't know if it does. This is, you get your cash. Unakimbia unaenda kununua iPhone.
Okay. Okay.
So they didn't have a structure. Yeah, I saw the PS, the PS, that a nice lady talking about Nyota Fund the other day.
Yeah.
These ideas are good. Kenyans, we have grand ideas.
Okay.
Implementation is where the problem is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Implementation now, somebody has to dip also in and get something for himself. You understand?
Yeah.
Like me, for example, yeah. I'm earning, when I become member of parliament, my salary will be 800,000, isn't it?
Okay.
Then I have a kitty of 200 million to manage for the people. Yeah. I mean, I don't need to dip into 200 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really don't have to.
Okay.
Because this money is just enough for me and my family.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Just empower the people, yeah, using this money,
Yeah.
yeah, and get some things done like the roads and etc. This money might not be enough for the roads.
Okay.
You have to talk to government to come and lobby to get roads done and etc. Yeah. Then zero in this money for education and small projects where you are actually, if you want, you can also micromanage them.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're giving out these monies,
Yeah.
would you be channeling it as grants of or refundable loans?
Refundable loans will work
Refundable loans will work.
because it gives accountability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would that be a one-off thing or
No,
a
no, no.
recurrent
That
thing
would be
every year?
that would be a circulating fund.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
It
looking
has
at
to be a circulating fund.
Nyaribari Masaba, statistics show that 70%
Yeah.
are youth
Yeah.
in Nyaribari Masaba.
Okay.
A constituency of 5 wards.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at a population of, and I'm not sure on these figures, if you're looking at a population of 60,000 people,
Yeah.
you're looking to finance around probably 45,000 people. That is 45,000 youths.
Okay.
Do you think it's a realistic measure?
If you do it in groups, yes.
Yeah.
If you do it in projects,
Okay.
yeah. For example, I can give you a good example of a project which I'm thinking. Okay, other than the digital things,
Yeah.
yeah, those are also projects actually. Yeah, you can set up digital centers. They go there, they do online jobs.
Okay.
Si umewasaidia?
Umewasaidia.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of the day, wanapata mshahara, si ndio?
Okay.
Maybe somebody is making about is it on argument's sake about 10,000 shillings a week.
Okay.
Or 20,000 shillings a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sio ni mtu umesaidia.
Ni mtu umesaidia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Na kwa sababu you've put an infrastructure that is assisting that side. Yeah.
Okay.
Things to do with farming. Okay. Assuming you do value addition for banana.
Okay.
Yeah. The youth are, you said 70%. Yes,
Yeah.
that is the correct number.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
And these are the people now you have to work with them and let them change their perception about, for example, going to the farms,
Okay.
rearing animals, dairy farms in central Kenya. They have they even have their own creameries, right? Yeah, those are things that can be done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let them rear animals that bring them money. They do pigs. I don't know if that would be allowed in that region because I'll have to talk to the pastors first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the taboo around that area.
No, we are Adventists.
Yeah.
And pigs is, I don't know, I'll talk to the pastors.
Okay.
Yeah, and find out whether that is a project that can be done.
Okay.
So when you introduce such kind of projects,
Yeah.
and you put these people in groups of 20, for example,
Yeah.
yeah, let them manage their project. You come in, you see that they're actually generating money. Yeah, and this money, they have to return it back. You put a revolving fund that is going to help another project. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah? So that seed money, for example, 50 million, which I took, yeah, from the CDF kitty,
Keeps on recycling.
keeps on recycling and growing this kitty. That is how we will make our money. You understand?
Okay.
We do not collect cess, for example, or taxes or anything on the roads and etc. That is done by the county government.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then how does a constituency make its own money
Okay.
to sustain its projects?
Okay.
You have to think out of the box, isn't it? You don't have to wait for CDF all the time.
Okay.
Assuming today CDF, we get another bad leader like the one we have now,
Yeah.
and CDF does not come.
Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody has eaten it.
Yeah.
How are you going to sustain your constituency?
You cannot.
Let's have a revolving fund.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there similar activities going on, even slightly remotely similar to what you've given us a picture of currently in the constituency right now?
In the constituency,
Yeah.
Nyaribari Masaba?
Yeah.
No, there isn't.
There isn't.
There is nothing.
There's no single
No.
project of the sort going on.
Such kind like this one I'm talking about?
Yes.
No. We are just building schools in a rush to tell people that I'm working.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, you seem to have a whole plan laid out, and I do not understand why. You're going to tell us before the end of this interview why you've let the people of Nyaribari Masaba go through such trauma when you had solutions this much with yourself.
No. My father had just died.
I know.
I
My
was
apologies.
mourning.
Yeah.
I was devastated.
Okay.
I didn't even know my name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was that bad
Oh, my
until
apologies.
recently.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
when I think I called myself into a meeting.
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, Hubert, it is your time now."
Yeah.
But there's time. There's time. God puts. There's always time for. It's God's time now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's God's time.
They normally say, I do not know if this is a saying across the country, but they say the curse of a father is pushed onto the son. So if your father's intentions were to take this constituency forward, probably even country, you never know. So now we move on to education.
Okay.
You mentioned one of your deliveries within variables within the constituency is education.
Yeah.
And there's been one issue, and you've mentioned, earlier you mentioned about Kiharu.
Yeah.
There's been this rumor and crashing heads. There's been a fireball from the marginalized communities all the way to central Kenya about the bursaries. What's your take on bursaries?
Number one, bursaries.
Yeah.
This is a function of a member of parliament to issue bursaries to deserving pupils or students. Yeah. My take on bursary is like free primary education. Yeah. Every child who is in a school that is in a jurisdiction of a constituency should actually enjoy this bursary allocation. Yeah.
Okay.
So there has to be a lot of transparency around issuance of bursaries. Yeah. And then the issue of who do you know should never crop in. Yeah. It should be equitable. You understand? The distribution of bursary should be equitable. Though, of course, if I go back, the history of bursary, if you understand the word bursary, if you define the word bursary, it is actually you could say it is money that is going to assist a needy person or a needy child. That is why bursary is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But then that is when it was promulgated many years back that there are bursaries just to give, to cushion, the families that were not able to take their children to school.
Okay.
But this has, it has really changed. Yeah. So maybe that name, even bursary, should just be changed. It should be assistance, school assistance,
Okay.
Yeah, for all children.
For all children.
Yeah, it doesn't matter your background.
Okay.
Yeah, because all children are our children, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. And there was quite a bit of a discussion last year where one member of parliament, actually, I do not know to say retired or a defeated member of parliament, made a comment and said on one of our mainstream
former
media.
member of parliament.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said in a conversation in one of the media houses.
Yeah.
And he said he does not understand why we need to have a whole ministry of education giving capitation to the national government through the Ministry of Education, giving capitation to schools. Then we need to have another cluster of funding
Called
bursaries on the same financial line of education. Do you think we need to have these two monies being channeled to the same purpose, or can we just take the bursaries, take them back to the national government, and let the national government finance the whole education process?
National government.
Yes.
Sure.
To that again.
Yeah. There is a big problem in the national government in the education sector.
Yes.
I know my brother minister is there.
Yeah.
He comes from our home area, Kisi, Nyamira.
Yeah.
He's trying. He's trying.
Yeah.
He's trying. But the history of bursary, when it came into being, I think, which year was that? 1992, I think. It was meant to cushion the MPs, from michango ya shule, michango ya this. Yeah?
Okay.
We had a lot of michangos at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good idea, but it was it was an idea that basically was cushioning those people in that house, in the August house at that time. Okay. Yeah, but it has come out. Those people who have used this bursary fund,
Okay.
who have used it and they have used it well, then they have done a great job. Okay. But those who have not used it, then they need to be looked for. Okay. And asked kwa nini hujafanya kazi.
Okay.
So getting the bursary back to the ministry, I think people have to be clear. Okay. Okay. On how they are going to use this money. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On how they are going to use this money.
Okay.
We have a very corrupt government. Okay. That even a shilling, you really have to take care of it at an individual level. Yeah. You understand? Yes. If it goes to another pocket, then you will never see it.
You'll never see it.
Yeah. Okay. So I think bursaries are okay where they are. Okay. For now.
Okay.
Until we clean up our government. I know Matiang is going to clean this government.
Okay.
Yeah. If Matiang is a man who I respect very much. Okay. And I pray that he becomes the president. Yeah. And he cleans education and this bursary. Yeah. Then we can talk about bursary. Okay. We can take now bursary to government. Okay. That will distribute up to the last coin to every Kenyan, every deserving Kenyan. Okay. Yes. Interesting you mentioned Matiang'i. We'll come back to that. We'll come to Daktari. We'll come to Daktari. We'll come to politics now. We'll come to Daktari. Yes. Okay. The reason why I'm so bent on you giving us your plan. Yes. During our conversation, our off-record conversation, you seem to have this whole idea of how you can change the constituency, that is Nyaribari Masaba. Generally, normally, especially in these campaign times, I know the country has already shifted from development to a whole campaign mode right now. We are not even waiting. The whole IBC had to make declarations that it hasn't opened the campaign period. Yes. But we see people on weekends from roads are being closed all over. But you seem to have a very more theoretical and technical way of changing your constituency. Yeah. And that is why I'm getting into detail, just to get your brain. If probably the incumbent member of parliament can pick a trick from one or two. No, let him pick. Yes. And, he has 14 months. Yes. Let him change the game, man. Let him change the game on his way out. And I said, and he keeps a good name that when Dan came, this and this and this is what he did. Yeah. 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 Because for sure, Dan needs to be one term like his president. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, that is the political spirit. Yes. You seem to be very lenient on your opponent. You need to come up guns blazing and telling him this is exactly what you need to do for this constituency. Yeah. You're not campaigning for him. But all the same, as we wrap up on education, the digital learning, this is your space. Yeah. Technology is your thing. Technology is where you've excelled so well within your private sector. Yeah. And they say technology is not accounting. Technology is not teaching. Technology is an evolution that keeps on changing. If you walked into a technology class today, you probably will learn something very different this afternoon. So what exactly are you looking to inject into our schools, into Nyaribari Masaba schools within your tenure? In terms of technology now. Fine. Yes. Now, technology is actually a way of life now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. For example, I can give you a very simple technology, which is called mobile phone and M-Pesa. That is technology, isn't it? Yes. Everybody is using technology. Yes. Yeah. Nobody, hata ule mama, ule wanaita Wanjiko. Okay. Anasema nipe mpesa. Okay. Una mpesa. Okay. Hiyo M-Pesa, hata ni mpesa. Ni mpesa. Mpesa. Okay. Technology, we cannot run away from technology. True. And if you look at the countries around the world, that have excelled in technology,
Yes.
their GDP is sizable,
Okay.
isn't it?
Okay.
So that is the shortcut to uptake technology at constituency level.
Yeah.
That will, of course, percolate into other neighboring constituencies. Yeah, but if we can start with one and do it honestly, you understand? Honesty is actually the key word. Yeah,
Okay.
you get me?
Yes, I get you.
Because I can talk all these things, nice things, but probably I've put my stuff together and I look like I can do this thing, but when I get there I don't do it.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, honesty.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you must honestly do these things.
Do these things.
Yeah, if you want to improve your people.
Okay.
Yeah. When my father died,
Yeah.
there's a gentleman who came to me. There's a receipt which he had written for him when he was working in Meru in 1973.
Okay.
I think this gentleman wanted some assistance from the medical fraternity in Meru. There's something he needed done, some extraction or something, I'm not sure, I can't remember. This guy came and looked for me. We just buried Mzee. He came and looked at me and told me, Hubert, your father gave me this thing in 1973. He has laminated it very well. And he has kept, because this helped him. That is very old history. Imagine leaving a legacy like that.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes, I get.
Yes. I don't want people to remember me as the MP who came and squandered the CDF. The MP who came and did all kind of nonsense in the constituency. I don't want to be remembered as such kind of a person. A good name surpasses great riches.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is quite interesting. You said a good name?
Surpasses great riches.
Oh. Wow. Mr. Manduku,
Yeah.
I'll jump on to health. You seem to have both inherited more Kenya and a whole plan for your constituency. The reason why I say more Kenya, it is because health is one of the main challenges we have in the country right now. And your family has had experiences with the health sector for quite some time now in this country. And most especially in Kisii. And you would have a heads up on some of the challenges that Kisii has with matters health. Okay. So how would you be looking to help the constituency? I know most of those issues lie with the county government, but you also, as a member of parliament, within your representative roles, might feel the need to pitch in into this and give solutions to such matters. Okay. What exactly would you be looking to help the county government in your own constituency in matters health?
Okay, matters health. First of all, health is divided into two broad sectors. There's the public sector health and the private sector health.
Okay.
Yeah. And the public sector health, more the governance, it dictates the public, the private sector health because of this SHA.
Okay.
Yeah. I know Waziri Duale is doing a lot of work to make sure that SHA works.
Okay.
Yeah. And in many quarters, many people have told him SHA is not working. He insists it's working. He needs to go to the ground and, dirty his feet and make sure that SHA works. Yeah. SHA is actually for every Kenyan.
Okay.
Yeah. He's putting a lot of effort, but probably the people who he has put in various positions are the ones who are failing him because I see he has a lot of zeal. He needs to make sure that this thing works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then he needs probably go back to the drawing board, ensure that, number one, the private hospitals get their payments because they are not getting paid. We have a hospital also that has run into debt where we as family have to get into our own pockets and continue treating the Kisii people. You understand? Okay. So when patients come there, we don't chase them away. Yeah, these patients come, we treat them, and we use our money as a family, make sure they have the best kind of care in Hema Hospital, and then they are discharged, they go. You understand? Yes. So Then we wait for 6 months up to a year, yeah, to get money at disbursement from SHA.
Okay.
Yeah, this has affected all private hospitals. Yeah, and private hospitals, I'm also talking, I don't know why faith-based hospitals, they moved away from private hospitals, but they are private hospitals.
Okay.
Yeah, today we could change the name of Emma Hospital to St. Emma Hospital. Yeah, will it be a faith-based hospital, or it will be a private hospital? Yeah, you understand?
I understand your point.
Yeah, so broadly speaking, it's either you are a government hospital or a private hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, so the faith-based hospitals, they should come and join this other fold so that we work together and push for this government. We should not be pushing government to pay.
Okay.
Yeah, this should be automatic.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be a standing order
Okay.
that comes and pay these hospitals. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So in terms of the hospital, number one, the other day, I think the government promised that they're going to hire, is it 60,000 nurses? That is a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah. As a member of parliament for Nyaribari Masaba, I'll ensure I go and lobby and make sure that at least a good chunk from my constituency who have qualified,
Okay.
they also get hired. And let them not work in Nairobi, let them bring service back home.
Okay.
They come and work, because these are, having a nurse, it's about 2-3 years to create a nurse. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a long time, from nursery all the way up to college, university. So they need to bring that skill back home. Okay. For the same reason, I'm also bringing my skill back home. Yeah. Then they also access to essential medicines, which is very important.
Okay.
We make sure we liaise with the central government, liaise with county government, look for friends in KEMSA, in all these nice places. Let your facilities be equipped with medicine as well, and also encourage more hospitals to come up, private sector hospitals. Yeah, but we have to fight for them to make sure that their payments are coming in time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honorable Hubert, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
One of the issues we have in this country is somewhat, I do not know how to cluster it, whether corruption or some disconnect within the private sector and the political class. And one of the reasons I say this, because you've mentioned about lobbying for more employment, more trainings within the health sector. That is the nurses and the doctors. And I remember KM something, the doctors practitioners association thing. They said we do not have an issue of doctors in this country. The issue we have is the payment issues, the appreciation levels of the doctors, the health practitioners in this country, all the way from the doctors to the lab technicians and the nurses and all that. If you look at the KMTC produces almost 2,000 students per quarter or something.
Yearly.
Yes.
Yearly. They graduate 2,000 yearly.
Yes. If you look at that, then we do not have
a shortage
of labor in this country. If you look at last week, there was a circular going around of the CS, as you call him, Bonadole, withdrawing MP Shah as one of their suppliers. One of the main issues we have in this country is the facilities we have within our healthcare. And that gap is filled by the private sector. That is the private hospitals. And it is not a shame. It happens all over the world. Some of the deficits that the government cannot supply, the private sector comes in and fills those gaps. When this government came in, we've seen a lot of fights between the private hospitals and the government. And most of the issues we have is that the government withdrawing suppliers, and that is the private hospitals supplying for SHA. That is the health plan now they brought after NHIF. If you're looking for an individual from Nyaribari Masaba, who's a civil servant, who cannot raise 100,000 Kenya shillings to go to a private hospital and get the service they could get otherwise if they do not have the SHA, then that person will not go to that private hospital. They will not get the services from that private hospital. So if you're releasing 2,000 nurses every year, which can all not all be absorbed by the public hospitals, then they need to find employment into
The private sector.
the private sector.
Ama wapande ndege waende.
Exactly. So if today morning,
So this becomes a training ground.
yes, if today morning MP Shah decided to offload half of its nurses, would you blame them?
No, I wouldn't blame them.
You wouldn't blame them.
I wouldn't blame them.
So you as a member of parliament, what are some of the proposals that you'd make to make sure the government, because I feel and honestly feel this government needs law. They need to be set in line by Sharia. Nothing else will work without being put down on paper.
No, the solution is simple.
Okay.
Matiang'i.
Matiang'i.
That is the solution.
Okay.
That is the solution.
That
It
is the solution.
Simple.
Yeah.
Matiang'i.
So
That is the
we
solution.
need a change of regime.
We need a change of regime.
Okay.
Matiang'i is
Yeah.
the solution to all this nonsense. Let me use his word.
Okay.
All this nonsense that is
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Matiang'i is the solution.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pin you down much on health because I understand much as it is right now. Mpaka mi mwenyewe, I cannot say the main solution that we need in health right now. I think we need a whole...
We have the right policies.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, as a
Okay.
government, as a country,
Okay.
we know what we need to do. We have experts. I've sat with serious doctors.
Okay.
The doctors running Kenyatta Hospital right now, they are top-notch doctors in this country.
Okay.
These are consultants who go outside the country to go and consult in very complex cases.
Okay.
Yeah. And the nurses we have in Kenya, yeah, these are renowned nurses who are poached every day to go to different countries around Africa to go and offer services. Okay. Are you telling me that we do not have enough expertise in this country to run this healthcare? Yeah,
We do.
we do. The issue is one term.
Okay.
Yeah,
We are coming to that.
the issue is one term.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to rush a bit.
Yeah.
But I need you to answer just one question before we wrap up on that.
Okay.
Agriculture. And in agriculture, just mention two things. Just one thing that you would do in specificity. Sweet potatoes and bananas. Because there's a lot of exploitation from Kisii in general, not just in Nyaribari Masaba. Kisii in general. There's a lot of brokers going na wanafinyilia wakulima wa sweet potatoes and bananas. How are you looking to handle that?
Value addition.
Value addition.
That is the answer. You see, I can tell you today,
Yes.
setting up a banana value addition plant
Okay.
is about 15 million shillings.
Okay.
You go to China, get those equipment, get land within the constituency, tell people to plant, do your... Okay, there's somebody, I think our former governor tried to do that. I don't know where that project went. He was an interesting man. Do liquor, banana liquor.
Okay.
Yeah, properly done, not the changa one.
Okay.
Do banana crips. Do extension farm services within that environment. Just do value addition.
Okay.
Okay.
And would you do that in bulk or on individual?
No bulk.
Only bulk.
You set up a factory
Okay.
for everybody to come and then tell them that this is your factory. Let them run that factory.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be run by a body within the constituency because after me, probably I'd want to become governor or president. Okay. Yeah, somebody else. That business has to continue. Remember, I talked about a revolving fund. How does a constituency make money? How do you make a constituency become a business unit? Yeah, okay. Not mtota nina matanga ni changie. No, we need to change that narrative. How do we change this whole thing? You understand?
Okay.
Make a constituency and let it run like a business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Water, roads. How would you tackle that?
Water, roads. Number one, Kisii rains throughout the year.
Yes.
We have a lot of water.
Okay.
So it defeats me. I don't understand why so many years after independence we still don't have piped water in Kisii, in Nyaribari Masaba, for example. Even in the entire of Kisii.
Yes.
Yeah, we almost had those kind of plans with the previous government, governor. You see big pipes, they are brought there, they stay on site for 2-3 years.
Yes.
So negligence, basically. We have bad leaders. We have people who don't care about the other person.
Okay.
So we need to change that.
Yeah.
We need to say, I'm going to do this, and you follow through by doing it. You understand? There is enough money to circulate in Kenya. Yeah? In Kisii, there's enough money to circulate in Nyaribari to do all these projects.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
The only thing is, what am I making? Chibe selling Rankoros for myself. How
Okay.
much money am I making for myself?
Yes.
That needs to die. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, a good name is better than
Sorry, remind me that.
a good
forgot.
name is better than great riches.
Oh, great riches.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Be a man of your word. Say, I'm going to do this, follow through,
Okay.
and do it.
Okay.
How did Ndindi Nyoro do it? He's not a genius. He's an ordinary man,
Exactly.
like you and me.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
He's not an Elon Musk. He doesn't have enough money
Exactly.
to fund
Yes.
that constituency.
Yes.
But last time I was very happy, and even people were clapping. Kila mzazi alipa 500 school
kweli.
fees.
He's done quite something in
What?
matters education.
Yeah,
Yeah.
500.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
School fees. Na hiyo tu ni yeah, so that it makes parents look like they have paid something that they are educating their children.
Exactly.
Otherwise wataambiwa baadaye nyinyi mimi ndio niwasomesha watoto, hao watoto ni wangu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the children will say, you never took me to school.
Yes.
Just to avoid such kind of controversies.
Okay.
Yeah. But otherwise they would have gone to school free.
Okay.
Mm.
So now, Mr. Manduku, before now we get into politics, before we get to the heated part now.
Oh my
I hope
goodness.
hujachoka.
Oh no, let's continue.
There's one issue. I told you I joined a group, a Kisii group over the weekend.
Yes.
There's one issue that keeps on coming up every time I try posting something.
Yeah.
The issue of alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yes.
Okay.
And it seems to me like, and I'm very sorry to say this,
Yeah.
you wouldn't compare the kind of alcohol that is being consumed, the illicit alcohol that is being consumed in Kisii,
Yeah.
and the one being consumed in the central region.
Correct.
Wouldn't it be wise for you to lobby for legalization of whatever is being consumed within the mashinani in Kisii?
We have a local brew called Changa.
Okay.
We have a local brew called Busa.
Okay.
And we have another one called Kangara.
Okay.
Those
That one. Yeah,
Kanga.
yeah.
Eh,
But still there are rumors and posting of young men complaining over
Yeah.
how the local authority keeps on harassing them when they're consuming the brew. Yes.
the local brew or this other brew that has come in from Kariobangi.
I wouldn't have
Let me tell you one
that,
thing.
yeah.
The local brew, the one that really made people really very drunk
Yeah.
was Changa.
Okay.
Yeah. But Ekangara and Busa,
Yeah.
that was actually food.
Okay.
That makes you a bit happy.
Yeah.
And in 10 minutes you're okay and you move on.
But still illegal.
Eh?
But still illegal.
It was food.
Okay.
Back in the days, if I go to the times, maybe over 100 years ago when kisses were kisses.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. you be careful. Step on the lines. We have a Kisii in the house,
Yeah.
and he might consider asking you, "What do you mean?
What do you
Kisses?"
mean?
Yes.
Yeah, when kisses were kisses.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, okay, what I mean by when kisses were kisses is when tradition imbibed
Yeah, I understand
the
what you mean.
culture.
Yeah.
You know, when culture was culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
When there's a time when a man was a man, not these days. Things have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the time. And that was food. That was considered as food.
Okay.
Then there's a lot of history. When the Western drink came, they had to make cells. They had to make this illegal so that these cells for this can go up. There are a lot of things that go into play.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you put together then proper labs, yeah,
Okay.
to measure the alcohol content, the quality especially, you bring on board Kenya Bureau of Standards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all this is food. If you go to Mombasa, they have munazi.
Okay.
You go to Ukambani, they have, what do they call their drink?
I do not know.
Yeah, I've forgotten the name.
Okay.
You go to Central, they have
Central have nothing.
They do.
They
have
have very crude
No, they have a
weapons
local
called
brew.
alcohol.
No. That is this one that is bottled at Kariobangi.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that is what is killing the
Yes.
Central youth. And that is what Nani was fighting. Mheshimiwa
Yes.
Rigiji.
Yeah.
That is what he was fighting.
Okay.
Because it was killing. Ilikuwa inawaua sana.
Okay.
Hii ni Kariobangi.
Okay.
They bottled and they get fake stickers and
Yeah.
etc.
Yes.
Yeah. So you bring on board KEBS, Kenya Bureau of Standards.
Okay.
Yeah. You agree. You can give them the formula of manufacturing this thing.
Okay.
Then do it in a clean environment.
Okay.
Most of the time, I think why they fight this bruise is because the environment which it's made in, it is very, very, very bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Give them proper equipment. Yeah.
Okay.
Kama mama anataka ile sufuria kubwa ya kuingia watu 5 ndani, mpatie atengeneze in a clean environment where these people who do foods and something sanitation and etc. They come check the environment. It has tiles, a clean place.
Okay.
Yeah. Then certify your product.
Okay.
It is a good drink.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
So just put proper measures.
Measures just to make sure.
and produce it. You even pack it.
Okay.
That can be a revenue source for Kisi.
Okay.
Kisi, Changa from Kisi.
Do you think the brewers will adhere to the packaging stuff? Because I think that comes with the implications of now taxes and all that.
Yes, if they're making money from that, right?
Okay.
Tax. There's nothing wrong with paying taxes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But pay taxes within, within reasonable bounds.
Okay.
Like now you are telling us to start registering our cars. I mean, who does that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of money are you looking for?
Okay.
We have about 30 million cars in the country times 2,000 shillings. Yeah. Do you want to pay our tax? Do you want to pay our loan that you took that is standing at 12 trillion?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to raise 6 trillion now? And if that is the case, and for sure you're going to pay, then go ahead.
Okay.
But if you're going to put that in your pocket, then I'm not boarding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Quite interesting. Let me get into that. It wasn't within the conversation, but let us get to that before we get to the Gusii alliances.
Yeah.
Now, one would argue that the move by the national government to get inspections for all the vehicles in this country, and in matters to what the president has kept on repeating about environmental issues and conservation and all that, it would say that there is a very huge agenda other than the levy collection part of it that lies within vehicles being inspected. Yes.
So if first, if you're talking about environmental conservation, I'll throw you to another area. Why are you cutting 100 acres of Meru forest to put a state house and a golf course?
Okay.
Which environment? And that is the catchment area for that eastern region. For rain.
Yes.
Aren't you killing those people?
Okay.
Yeah. So what environment are you purporting with a couple of cars that are emitting some fumes, and you already got some money for carbon credit the other day?
Okay.
Yeah. So what are you looking for?
Okay.
100 acres of carbon, absorption.
Yes.
Versus a few cars which you want to, get money from.
Okay.
So, I mean,
but the
what are we talking about?
The president of this country keeps on telling us he sees things we do not see. So probably this one man has issues we've not seen hapa mbele that might affect our environment. I mean, he brought us the vaccines for the cattle and we said no. Probably we keep on destroying our environment as we go move on.
Through cattle.
Yes.
And they brought a ball and we have said yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
you United Opposition people just want this regime gone.
No, this regime, it must go.
Okay.
I know it's going to be difficult.
Okay.
Because he's the one who's holding the sword.
Okay.
We have people like Kimani Ichung'wah who are supporting him very much. We have people like all of them, you know them. The CS, Interior.
Okay.
A good gentleman, but when he akajoini Mrengo sasa naona mambo yake anatunyanyasa sana.
Okay.
So the fact is we need proper governance. We are not getting proper governance.
Okay.
That's why the Gen Zs are out all the time.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
a few more people have disappeared again.
Okay.
Mm?
Okay.
You saw that, eh?
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah. So where are we headed as a country?
Okay.
Kama kazi yetu ni kuua watoto wetu.
Yes.
Mm.
Just one more question, because we're getting to that. One more question before I jump over to the very interesting part that I'm about to get over to.
Yeah.
Now, Mheshimiwa,
Yes.
there's one thing that I would want you to tell me.
Okay.
Do you think it was good practice for the National Assembly, especially the Speaker of the National Assembly, to push through on a bill with a House less, I think more than 180 members of Parliament were absent? I think it's about 188 members of Parliament were absent on that day.
There
Do
was
you
no
think it
quorum,
was
eh?
good practice? Do you think it was ethical? Let us start there. Or moral even?
No, it's there are rules that govern the House.
Okay.
There's something that is called majority.
Okay.
And majority is not the number of people who are sitting there at present.
Okay.
Majority is based on the number of the elected members in the House.
Exactly.
That is where first it starts from.
Okay.
What this gentleman should have done,
Yeah.
he should. I've seen it happen before.
Okay.
When you don't attain the majority,
Yeah.
you adjourn
Okay.
and wait and look for those members to come and form a majority.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think the main issue here we are having with our members of parliament, and this quote was actually made by one of your very good friend, the former CS for Education, Bwana Machogu, and he said the issue we are having in this country is the issue of legality and morality.
Yeah.
Because on one hand we hold the law to action when it suits you as a person. My apologies. I caught a cold this morning.
It's okay.
So, on the other hand, we try to, and this is why your friend Dende Nyoro is getting a lot of fire, because there's the issue of legality and morality.
Yeah.
It is what is right, and then there is what is legal.
What is legal?
And the people in parliament right now, you being one of them because you're headed to that direction, have so much brains that you have found a way to connote the whole legal system, and you've found a way to play with it.
To make it swing
exactly.
in your favor.
Yes.
All the time.
It is not illegal to do this, but is it moral? And I think the house called the parliament is a house that should be governed, but that should be governed by both the law, because the law comes from that house, and morality.
Yeah.
Because now if we cannot balance both law and morality, then we have a very huge disconnect between what we are calling the law right now. Because in the constitution itself, it dictates that what is legal must be moral.
Yeah.
And it is actually enshrined within our constitution. And I believe what was used to pass the bill, the finance bill that is going to govern us within the next 12 months, was not legal, was not moral. It was legal, but was it moral?
My friend Machogo was right.
Okay.
What he said that whatever they did was immoral.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay.
Because you must have a simple majority in parliament to be able to pass anything substantive, especially a budget. Yeah. So I don't know what happened and where the parliamentarians went, and I think we need to mark all of them and make sure they don't come back.
Okay.
Yeah, we chase them at the ballot.
Your friend being one of them.
Yes, we must chase him at the ballot.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand?
Yes. Okay.
So, this, last time when the Gen Z, last year when the Gen Z went out in the streets, this NTSA thing was part of that. It was supposed to be law. It was part of it.
Okay.
And this time it has been sneaked at the back window through the NTSA corporation. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it in the. I didn't see it in the
finance bill.
In the finance bill.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be there. But last time they removed it, but they have brought it again.
Okay.
Yeah. So what these people are doing basically is to they are looking for ways of enriching themselves.
Okay.
Which is not a very good thing. It is immoral.
Okay.
The same like Machogo said.
Okay.
That should never happen. So the Speaker of the House has actually failed Kenya.
Okay.
In very, very many ways, including the ouster of Rigiji.
Okay.
That was also not correct. They shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me open this door. So now we can...
Now you're opening many doors.
So we can have a fair fight now.
Let us do that.
You've given us a whole elaborative picture of what you would want for Nyaribari Masaba.
Yeah.
And I think anybody watching out there probably looking to vie for that seat, I believe you're quite a number. It
So we are 28, eh?
You're 28.
That's a big number.
That's a big number.
That's a big number.
Should at least steal one or two things from, especially the financing, the startup financing issue that you mentioned for our youth.
Yeah.
I think that is something that should be emulated from every county across the 47 counties in this country.
You're very right. They must do, because every constituency
Yeah,
must be self-sustaining.
exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
It is like what happens in the United States. Every little country
Yeah.
or state is self-financing.
Okay.
Yeah, they have their own bylaws within there.
Okay.
They have their own economic activities that bring revenue.
Yes.
Yeah. So if we did it at a cellular level,
Yeah.
and grew up, in a short time we'll have a very solid constituency.
Okay.
Watu hawatakuita kwa mchango.
Ni kweli.
Hapana.
Okay.
Ukienda pale kama sahii, ukienda pale hakuna mtu anakuambia nipatie 1,000, because they already have it in the pocket.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave them the platform to do these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things I mentioned, and our incumbent president keeps on failing on mentioning, in Asia they say Singapore ni wa China wameomoka. Ni wa China tu wote, lakini Singapore ni wa China wameomoka.
Okay.
One of the strategies that Singapore took
Yeah.
is the issue of startup financing.
Yeah.
And I think our president tried stealing a book from them, but when it came to this country, the Nyota Fund was somewhat of a very mongrel thing that happened in Singapore.
There. He put hungry people.
Yeah, he put hungry people
there who don't have integrity.
You see, in this country, we do not have a shortage of skill. We do not have a shortage of very enlightened youth. The issue we have is injecting the proper tools for those youth to make money a sustainable living for themselves. And what you've given us as a solution here, I believe this is something that you should take to the national parliament. That is ile nyumba jenzi walikuwa nataka kuingia wakasema mchele haina chumvi. I think you should take it there in 2027 and make it a bill. Just make it into law that any constituency in this country, every member of parliament should show cause of something they've done to the youth for startup within their kitty called the CDF. Other than just placing some classrooms here and there with no students into them.
Can you imagine? Just, I mean, I don't know, throwing a classroom there.
Yes.
Doing a Kamaram road there that when the rain comes, it sweeps.
Yeah. I understand there's a lot.
Why are we wasting this money? And
there's
why
a lot
are we doing
of
these kind of things, actually?
There's a lot of kickbacks in such activities in opposed to you actually injecting monies to the youth and doing something with those monies. So yes. So let us open this door. Called the alliance between the political alliance between the Gusis.
Yeah.
So now the Gusi community is one of those people that gives a lot of and I will use this example.
Go ahead.
The Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Some would say that the only thing that gave him the heads up, gave him something to bargain with to the national government, the regimes that existed within his time, was the Gusi community.
Okay.
Kisii being included within the Nyanza region really gave him something to bargain with, because most of his votes came from there. We've understood that the Nyanza block as it is, all the way from, is it Maseno ama Siaya, which is the farm end?
The farm was,
I think Maseno.
Is Maseno, yeah.
Yes. All the way from Maseno to the other. Siaya. All the way from Siaya to now, the Gusi Nyanza now. Nyanza east side ya Migori all the way to the Kisii region, now the whole Kisii block. That is where the most votes come from.
Yeah.
And when we approach election exactly kama sahi, most of the people wamemulika the Gusi nation hivi. They want to know, first of all, where your allegiances are.
Okay.
Secondly, they want to know if you're still going to go with the political animals, and they themselves declare themselves the political animal. The Minister for Treasury, Simwekele Imagina, he said himself, I'm a political animal.
He's a
So,
political animal.
yeah, he called himself an animal, which we are all animals, but he had a disclaimer saying he's a political animal. So, yes. So, people want to know where your allegiances are, first of all.
Kissing.
And most especially, because we know the principles within that region.
Yeah.
One of them being Ezekiel Machogu, which is quite a huge name in Gusii right now.
Absolutely.
What is your relationship with Mr. Machogu? Because every other photo we look to Kiangalia, we say Honorable Hubert Manduku with Mheshimiwa. What is your relationship with Ezekiel?
Mr. Machogu.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it was conferred a title by one of the local universities. Is Dr. Machogu actually?
Oh, okay.
So refer to him going forward, Dr.
Okay.
Machogu.
Okay.
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 So Dr. Machogu,
Yeah.
First and foremost, is a great man.
Yes.
He's the one after my father.
Yes.
He's the one who came in as a member of parliament.
Yes.
And he did a lot of good work for Nyaribari Masaba. He was a member of parliament for Nyaribari Masaba.
Okay.
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 And as a person, is a very soft-spoken person, very calculating,
Okay.
very intelligent man.
Okay.
And Nyaribari Masaba is where Professor Sam Ongeri and Dr. Ezron Manduku left, then he took Nyaribari Masaba to the next level.
Okay.
We have not seen development after that,
Okay.
after these three stalwarts.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
He's seeking for the seat of governor for Kisii County. Why is he doing that? Because there's a shortfall. There is a gap. The current governor, Simbarati, is not being able to manage that county very well. If you look at the standing, Kisii, we used to be top 10, now we are bottom 10 in terms of development, in terms of finance, in terms of projects, in terms of health, kila kitu. Yeah, we are, the Kisii person as a whole, analia sana.
Okay. Okay.
Analia kwa sababu maendeleo, Kisii, imeharibika. People are not being paid. We have a lot of ghost workers who he came. The first thing he wanted to do was change drivers. I don't know where that thing went. Okay. Remember when he told drivers, line up next to your car. Then you find one car has 20 drivers.
Yes.
That's from the former regime. But we need, we need somebody who's coming to change that narrative around.
Okay.
Kisii as a whole, we have very, very qualified people who can deliver. Yeah. But then we need good leadership.
Okay.
Good leadership from Dr. Machogu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Machogu will be able to manage Kisii County very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the things that Dr. Machogu, you said he's a doctor now.
Yes.
One of the things that impressed the Kenyan people was him being able to secure himself a cabinet minister's position when this government was intact. And I'm saying when it was intact because
it's true. It's not intact now. You're right. That's the right word.
Yes.
This government is not intact.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do not want to seem to be very partisan. So when this government had its all players who campaigned for them in place, it was quite a very competitive position, considering getting Ruto into power was somewhat of a genius move that will be studied years to come. Let's give that credit to it deserves. Absolutely. Getting him into power, having one of the most powerful opposition leader running for presidency, and an incumbent president. So getting Ruto into power was a job. It is something that will be started in the political field for quite some time.
It is the same job we need to employ.
Yes.
To get him out of power.
To get him out of power.
Yeah.
And in such a competitive area, securing a cabinet secretary's job, and no less that of education CS, was quite impressive.
Exactly.
Everybody was impressed on how Machogu got that job.
Yeah.
So are we looking to get that strategy he employed to securing the gubernatorial seat and probably his players, you being one of them, placing you into the Nyaribari Masaba position. Is there any plays we should be looking at here? Kuna michezo ambayo inaendelea hapo?
Hakuna mchezo. The only thing I can talk about is I've been in one of his campaigns.
Okay.
He's a very strategic man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he sees the end from the beginning.
Okay.
So once he has done that, definitely he has drawn the roadmap on how he's going to navigate. And at the same time, he's also very malleable in the sense when he hits a roadblock, he will know how to navigate through that.
Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of him supporting me, Machogu is a very open person. Ni mtu wa watu.
Okay.
Yeah. He will not expressly say, Hubert, I'm going to support you, no.
Okay.
Because we are 28 candidates.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, I think let us all, the 28, support Mr. Machogu to be the governor of Kisii County.
Okay.
Yeah. Let us go out there, drum for him, make sure that he becomes the governor. Not because he comes from where I come from.
Okay.
Because he's going to transform Kisii as region as a whole.
Okay.
That is what I will look at. Yeah.
The reason why I'm asking this, and I'm very sorry to keep on taking you back to your father. He was a politician, so it's only relevant for me to keep on making reference to that. Considering that Machogu took over from your dad, and you as a politician, you as a leader, there's no questions to that. You've actually elaborated within the. Hey, we've taken some time. I should release you now. Don't worry, we're winding up.
Okay.
There's no question to your leadership skills.
Yeah.
There's no question to what you could do to the people of Nyaribari Masaba. And the question of greed is not in your question, because you could have taken up that seat. And there would be, and I'm very sorry again to say this, the sympathy thing could have taken over. And there would have been no question you could have taken that seat. But you decided to give it a break and hand over to another person, knowing very well this thing might not ever come back to you. So the question of greed is not within your isolation circle. There is no question of you having greed or not being capable of doing what you promised, because we've gone through all the channels of the pillars of leadership and you've tackled that. But do you think, considering that Mr. Machogu was handed over power from your dad, is it not right for him to back you up just to make sure that you secure what you gave up back then?
No, power. Mr. Machogu, my father didn't hand over power to him.
Yes.
They contested.
Okay.
My father lost.
Okay.
Machogu won.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So I also need to contest.
Okay.
Either lose
or
win.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. But I support Machogu for the gubernatorial seat.
Okay.
At my constituency level seat, like I said, we are 28.
Okay.
28 is a big number. Yeah. 28 includes Dan Manduku, who's coming from UDA. Yeah. And I think we have UDA, we have Dan, we have a gentleman called, what is his name? He works in State House right now. Yeah. He wanted to be governor last time. I've forgotten his name.
Okay.
He's a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, but sorry, my friend, if you're listening to me, I've forgotten your name.
The name,
But you're a good man.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll support you. You call me for your mchango, I'll come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it is okay if he's going to support me. He's welcome to do that.
Okay.
I'll be happy.
Okay.
Yeah, for him to support me.
Okay.
But if he's going to support another person, that is still okay. But I'll continue supporting him for the gubernatorial seat.
The reason why I'm asking this, it is not for your behalf.
Yeah.
There's been a whole, it is down in history. Literally, there's a whole trail of events where you can track back on how people whose fathers have been in certain positions need something, not need.
A little push.
Yes, exactly.
A little push.
There was a saying that Bush kept on saying, remember my father. You remember Bush? And that is in the first world countries. President Bush kept on reminding people that the first Bush had some jobs, and the only people, he actually went further and said, within the genetics, I only think it is only right that
Yeah.
what he left undone, it is in my DNA for me to continue with that thing. So it is, you don't have to feel the guilt of you asking for that. It is not your, it is not your heritage right.
Yeah.
It is right. It is what is in the history. If you look at when the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was being campaigned for,
Yeah.
I remember something that John Michuki told the people of Mount Kenya. And I'm only making reference to this so you can get where I'm coming from.
Okay,
I'm
I
not trying
understand.
to push you to that point where you feel there's something owed to you by the people of Nyaribari Masaba. It is there in history. It's
Yeah.
been done. The former CS, that is minister, that is John Michuki,
John Michuki.
told the people of Mount Kenya that there is some work that was left by Mzee that only the son can finish. You understand?
All right.
There is a direction that Mzee knows. Only the son can, only the son
Understands.
can finish and understand. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta lost a poll that is in 2002. It was 2002 to Kibaki. But John Michuki told Kibaki, much as you took power from this young man, there is a continuity that needs to go on for this man to finish the job that the father left. It wasn't within Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's right to become president in this country.
Okay.
But there's a whole
I understand.
continuities
I
of
understand what you're
history
saying.
that comes on, that goes. Boyd were in Homa Bay. When the party animal, that is the CS Treasury, campaigned, and Gladys Wanga campaigned for Boyd, were in Homa Bay. They kept on telling the people of Homa Bay, remember.
But
Yes.
What are we remembering?
That your father actually had input in that constituency.
We are remembering the good deeds
Yes.
that Mzee did.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes. And you might have the
Assuming-
burden of continuing that.
Yes,
Yes.
that's okay. Now, assuming Mzee was a very arrogant man,
Yes.
he was a man who came and stole other people's wives.
Yes.
He was a man who came and killed people.
Yes.
Would I have the courage to say that I'm also standing as member of parliament?
Actually, it would have
I'm
more drive
not.
for you because you would want to undo the mistakes that were there. So,
People will not. People will not trust me.
yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
Okay.
Because mtoto wa nyoka ni nyoka, si ndio?
Okay.
People will not trust me. Now I have, because of the good name that Mzee put in the constituency,
Okay.
there is a semblance of an advantage.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
They will remember Mzee, the late Dr. Israel Manduku.
Okay.
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 Mm?
So this is
You
an
understand?
independent person, and Machogu is an independent person. That is what you're trying to say.
No. I'll bring in Machogu.
Okay.
Mm?
Okay.
I'll bring in Machogu.
Okay.
They will remember. There's nothing wrong with remembering. Because in one of the quarters I had, there's some people who said that if today Dr. Manduku, okay, he said we have so many contestants, 28. If today Dr. Manduku was to resurrect, we'll vote for him. You understand?
Yeah.
Or if Ongeri stood, we will vote for him. What does that say? These were good people. And
Yes.
there's remember in that, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's good remember. Like now, who can I now? There are some people you really look at and you would not want to vote, or even associate with them, even their children and
Yes.
etc. because of the bad record.
Yes.
Like I told you, the good name surpasses great
Exactly.
riches.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm lucky Dr. Manduku
Left a good name.
left a good name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that good name
Yeah.
imbibed into me.
Okay.
Yeah. He taught me a lot of good things. You understand?
Okay.
Eh? I grew up under his umbrella.
Okay.
So I know how to behave and be like Dr. Manduku.
Okay.
If that is what they are looking for,
Okay.
then they have Dr. Manduku in me.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Machogu. Let's come to Machogu.
Okay.
Machogu, I would love very much for him to support me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I would love for him to support me.
For Machogu to
For
support you.
Machogu, yes.
Dr. Fred Matiang'i.
Oh, yes. My good friend, Dr. Fred Matiang'i.
Okengo Matiang'i.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mwalimu. I normally call him Mwalimu.
He's actually Mwalimu.
Yes.
He's a literature.
He's a
literature teacher.
Mwalimu. He's a
Yeah, when I knew him.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I knew him, I was young.
Yeah.
I would go to his house in Golden Gates.
Yeah.
With his just from church. We're in the same church in South Church.
Yeah.
Then I'll go to his house. He was not a very public person.
Yes.
He really liked his space, and most of the time when I'll get to his house,
Yeah.
he's busy with his laptop. That time I think I was in high school or something.
Yes.
He's busy on his laptop. He's doing, I was very fascinated, but he was very quiet. He glitters, will go in, eat, get out.
Yeah.
Do things that young men do.
Yes.
Young boys do, play and etc.
Okay.
But he was a very welcoming man.
Okay.
In his house.
Okay.
And he grew up. He was a friend to our family, to my father.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he became the right-hand man of Mheshimiwa Nyachai. He was his scribe. He used to make sure his speeches are okay.
Yeah.
He was in his think tank of Mr. Nyachai.
Yes.
Mheshimiwa Nyachai, the late. Yeah. So he has actually grown through leadership.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
People like Nyachai mentored him. The Railas mentored him.
Okay.
My father is had a hand in mentoring this fine man from Kisii.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, I think is to pray for him to be our next president.
Oh.
And he is looking very good according to the statistics. He's looking very good.
Okay.
And I'll continue praying for him. I'll support him.
Okay.
Yeah, in whichever way. Yeah.
Okay.
But he's actually the person we need to change things around.
And would that support divert if nominations didn't go your way?
Sorry?
Would your support for Dr. Fred Matiang'i change if you didn't get the nomination for Jubilee candidature?
No, it's not going to change.
You still would support
I
Dr. Fred
support him.
Matiang'i?
I'm not supporting. It's not the party.
Oh, you're supporting Dr. Fred Matiang'i
As an individual.
Oh.
You understand?
Okay.
It is not the party. Today, Matiang'i can go independent. I'll still support him.
Okay.
It's not the party.
Uh-huh.
The party, well, it is good to be associated to some vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For better negotiation. You know how things happen.
Okay.
Yeah. You negotiate. You come together as a political bloc.
Okay.
Yeah. It is good to be identified somewhere.
Okay.
But then him as an individual, as a person,
Okay.
he passes the mark.
Okay.
He ticks all the boxes.
He ticks all the boxes.
He ticks all the boxes.
And is there a disconnect in Kisii? Because much as we would say the current governor for Kisii, that is Simbarati, he's mostly known for a very aggressive approach in politics, as he was in Kawangware before.
Yeah.
Would you say there's a disconnect in Kisii in the support of Dr. Fred Matiang'i?
Unajua kila mtu anajipigania, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, he wants to come back as governor.
Yeah.
He has his vehicle called ODM.
Yeah.
They are our leader.
Yeah.
The right honorable, the late alituacha kwa mataa.
Ni ukweli.
Yeah, people have to struggle and get relevance.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So in terms of Kisii,
Yeah.
there is no disconnect about Matiang'i.
Okay.
In the entire of Kisii.
Okay.
Is probably if this gentleman is disconnected,
Okay.
I think he's disconnected by himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the reason he has done that is
Yeah.
because all these parties, they're all filled up.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So leaving ODM to come to Jubilee, for example,
Wouldn't
it
make
might
sense.
be late in the day for him.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'm sure deep down he's wishing, how can I be part of Jubilee?
Yeah.
Yeah, and move as a Kisii.
Okay.
But then he has a big seat in ODM. He's the deputy
leader. Yeah.
He's the deputy leader.
Yeah.
And being a deputy leader, you can easily be the party leader tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has a big seat which he needs to defend. He has a big party which they need to bring Sifuna on board and make sure he continues to stay there so that the party continues being strong.
Yeah.
He has a big task, that young man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So We can't blame him. He's found himself in the wrong place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He,
But otherwise, deep down, if you talked to him, he will support Matiang'i.
he would support Matiang'i.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Very
but he's in the wrong place.
He's in the wrong place
He's
in
just
ODM.
in the wrong place in ODM. Even including this gentleman from South Mogirambo, Silvano Sosoro. He also found himself in the wrong place. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But
he cannot come back. He's in UDA. He cannot come back to Jubilee.
Osoro seems to defend the president with a personal agenda, not political even.
Absolutely.
That
is personal.
Yeah.
He's done very well personally.
Yeah, he seems to
himself.
defend the president in a very personal area.
Exactly, because he has done himself well personally.
Yeah.
Yes.
As we wrap this up, tell us one thing about the party now.
Jubilee
and now,
Party.
yes, and now the united opposition.
United opposition.
Because now these worries we have as Wananchi of we have so many contenders within the united opposition that all want to be the president. There can be only one slot.
We can only have one member of parliament in Nyaribari.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have 28 candidates.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The people are going to choose.
The people are
Tuuze sera zetu.
Yeah.
Vizuri.
Okay.
Yeah. Let us talk to the people.
Okay.
Let us be close to the people.
Okay.
Tusikize watu.
Okay.
Naona vile nani anafanyanga namna hii.
Tusikize watu.
Tusikize ground, Tusikize ground.
Okay.
And then God for us all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the people of Nyaribari Masaba before we check out?
Yes, the people of Nyaribari Masaba.
Yeah.
My final message to Nyaribari Masaba. Now, Nyaribari Masaba, potentially, it is very, very, very enormous. Yeah, together we can build a constituency. Yeah, Nyaribari, that creates opportunities for our youth, empowers farmers, improves services, and attracts investments. Because of the model that I'll come up with, and we make sure that Nyaribari is a very good constituency. We are going to turn things around in Nyaribari, and and I commit as engineer Hubert Manduku that I'll be accountable, and I'll be reliable, and I'll be service oriented. Yeah, so the people in Nyaribari Masaba, come 2027 August, nawaomba munifanye nikuwe mjumbe wenu. Asante sana.
Well, that is it for you.
Yeah.
You've heard the Nyaribari Masaba Encyclopedia of Thoughts and Development. So basically this gentleman came here. We've had some offline discussions, but I did not get the whole scope of what he can do for these people of Nyaribari Masaba. And one thing that caught my attention is the model of startup financing. This country has had challenges of accountability within anything that involves money injected to the people. Now we have just one gentleman by the name Honorable Hubert Manduku, who has a solution to what you would call a youth way out of unemployment. We've had so many youth in this country with the skills that go overboard, people even hacking financial institutions in this country. Those are youths that only lack a way out of the streets. Wanasemaga kutoka block. Now Nyaribari Masaba youth, you have a way out of the block. This is one person that you need to get within your thought of voting. Analyze him. You have 14 months up to the election time. And please consider this man to be your next member of parliament, because what I've heard, I would only wish this man was vying in my constituency. Until we meet again, and we're still going to have him in this studio having conversation as extensive as telling us where he wishes the current president is in the next election. I know he's told us that in so many ways because he's made allegiance known that he's...
One time.
I wouldn't have finished the interview without getting that out of him. One time it is. My name is Tuku Moita. You've heard the next member of parliament, Nyaribari Masaba, in studio. Thank you very much.
One term.
JG, take a